Welcome to Lesson 3, Part 2, Experimental Instrumentation in Online Education. The purpose of randomization is to reduce selection biases. This process occurs after participants are assessed for eligibility and recruited, but before the study begins. It's important to note that not all studies comparing an intervention group with a control group are randomized. In some cases, random allocation may be impossible, impractical, or unethical. RCTs can also be blinded or masked, meaning that participants, caregivers, or assessors are unaware of which treatment was administered. This helps to further reduce bias in the study results. When randomization isn't feasible, researchers turn to quasi-experimental designs. These research methodologies resemble true experiments, but don't involve random assignment of participants to groups. While quasi-experiments lack the rigor of randomization, they still offer valuable insights into causal relationships. Let's explore some common types of quasi-experimental designs. Non-equivalent group design. Researchers select pre-existing groups that differ in key characteristics and compare their responses to the intervention. Regression discontinuity design. A cutoff point is used to determine who receives the treatment, assuming that participants on either side of the cutoff are similar except for the intervention. Interrupted time series design. This approach involves multiple measurements of the dependent variable before and after the intervention to identify its impact. Natural experiments. Here, researchers leverage natural events or circumstances that mimic random assignment, allowing for observational study without manipulation. In scientific research, the quest for knowledge must balance ethical conduct with the need for accurate results. Sometimes, deception is used as a research tool, intentionally misleading participants or withholding information to examine behavior or elicit more genuine responses. While this raises ethical concerns, understanding the role of deception is crucial for conducting responsible and valid research. From RCTs to quasi-experimental designs, each research methodology offers unique insights into understanding and improving interventions. By carefully selecting the appropriate method and considering ethical implications, researchers can contribute valuable knowledge to their fields, ultimately leading to better outcomes for everyone involved. In the world of research, deception is sometimes used as a tool to achieve specific objectives. While it raises ethical questions, understanding the different forms of deception is essential for conducting insightful and responsible studies. Researchers may employ various forms of deception to explore human behavior and decision-making. Let's take a closer look at the common types. Misleading information. This involves providing participants with false details or manipulating aspects of the study to create a particular perception. It helps researchers study how individuals react to specific situations when presented with altered or inaccurate information. False information. Here, researchers deliberately present outright falsehoods to participants. This approach is often used to assess the impact of misinformation on decision-making, memory recall, or cognitive processes. Omission of information. This occurs when researchers intentionally withhold certain details from participants. The goal is to observe natural responses and prevent participants from being influenced by prior knowledge, ensuring unbiased results. Deception in research is not without its ethical challenges. Protecting the well-being and autonomy of participants is paramount. Two fundamental ethical principles guide the responsible use of deception. Informed consent. The cornerstone of ethical research, informed consent means that participants are fully informed about the study's nature, purpose, potential risks, and benefits before they agree to participate. However, when deception is involved, obtaining informed consent might compromise the research's validity. Debriefing. After the study, debriefing provides participants with comprehensive information about the research. It addresses any concerns, offers accurate information, and ensures participants' well-being. Debriefing is crucial for maintaining transparency and mitigating potential negative effects caused by deception. Deception can be integrated into various research methods, depending on the study's objectives. Some common methods include experimental design. Deception is often used to simulate real-life situations and elicit authentic responses. By manipulating variables or introducing false information, researchers can uncover complex aspects of human behavior and decision-making. Survey design. Surveys are valuable tools for exploring a range of topics. Deception in surveys might involve introducing false statements or misleading questions to examine the impact of misinformation or biases on participants' responses. While deception can be a powerful tool in research, it must be used responsibly. By balancing the need for accurate data with ethical considerations, researchers can gain deeper insights into human behavior while protecting the rights and well-being of their participants. This concludes Lesson 3, Experimental Instrumentation in Online Education. Thank you for joining me.